Yeah, I grew up in Toronto. Lived there till I was about 17 and jumped on my motorcycle and went out west. Lived in Alberta for a couple of years and BC for a couple of years. Played with various people out there. Came back to Toronto, worked with some other bands in Toronto again, and then moved into Guelph about 13 years ago and met a whole new batch of musicians. Connected with a drummer named Mark Rockworthy who shared an interest in my blues ideas, and we collaborated. I hired an old friend of mine, Steve Coven from Toronto, who's an amazing keyboard player, to play all the organ and piano work on the album. I found a sax player named Brent Rowan in Guelph who did all the sax work, and Court McIntosh from Collingwood, who did a lot of the backing vocals. I played all the string instruments on the album. Since then, I had expected to use a variety of musicians depending on the show, so hence the name And the Bluesmen. I like to change it up. We do have a core band, Dan Jankar, Chris Rogers, Don Moore, myself, and Randy Lineberry. And depending on the venue, we may add more musicians or we may play with fewer. So we want to always keep it interesting. At the moment, we're actually working on a single that we're going to release probably in January or February. It's an interesting song. It's more of a ballad. Then we are going to be releasing another album, probably June or July, and the content of that material is going to be a little bit raunchier, a little funkier, more of a raw sound, and I think people will be quite interested to listen to it. It's going to have a variety of sounds and expressions. I don't like to get categorized into one genre, so we try and mix it up, and we're pretty excited about it. It's a lot of work, but we're going to pull it off. I'm not a big advocate of it. I've had to actually endure giving it away free to these clowns on the internet that decide they want to steal it. But I will say that for our fan base, we do offer a free song off our album. So we do give away music in that sense to those we know, but these people that are, putting their music online and just giving it away for the sake of exposure, I think that's kind of hurting artists in general. Again, you don't see sculptors or painters just giving away their art. They've put a lot of time and effort into it, and it really hurts the artists. It hurts the industry, and I'm so thankful to those people that actually, buy downloads and buy our CDs. It just helps us keep moving along. I think the internet is obviously one form of media where, it's free to everybody to pump their music on there. We've had pretty good luck. Not only have we established a lot of fans, we've had a lot of people stealing it, as I said in the last question. But that's not such a bad thing. It's given us a lot more international exposure, I suppose. We've been fortunate in getting a lot of radio airplay, and I think that's helped us. But I can't blame people for wanting to put their stuff on the net, and we've been marketing the best we could with our budget to get ourselves known internationally, so it's been a good thing.